Payday 2, a game that I used to love to play. This game was amazing when it first came out. It's the sequel to the first one, and I love the game from the get-go. You basically do heists, and the great thing about this game is the versatility. There's so many different ways you can approach different missions. Now, when this game first came out a few years ago, it was definitely limited a lot in a lot of ways. If you play it now, almost all the things a lot of the things you see were not there. But I liked it because it was simple to play, and I played it a lot, basically up until the day that they made, for me, the biggest mistake they could have. This game already had kind of a ton of DLC, like a lot. Like other games would be jealous of how much DLC this game had coming out for it. And then they decided to do literally a carbon copy of CSGO. CSGO has the boxes and the keys. This game came out with vaults and drills. It is exactly the same thing. And when they did that, I decided to basically quit. 'Cause I was just like, the DLC whoring in this game is literally out of control. And then they go ahead and do something like this. It's clearly not about the game anymore. They have added a ton of things to the game up to that point. Obviously coming out with new heists and a lot more heists and stuff, but with the DLC whoring and then the vaults and the drills, it just became too much. I decided to actually come back and start playing again just because I hadn't played in such a long time. I wanted to see what the game was like now. They've added a lot more stuff. The vaults and keys are still there. The DLC whoring is still there. They've added a lot more missions, a lot more heists. But one thing that I don't understand is, so, they have the vaults and keys, right? They have the DLC. These are all, microtransactions, in-game things you can buy, right? One thing that it doesn't make any sense to me is the fact that they have these paid things in the game, yet they don't deal with hackers at all in the game. They do deal with hackers, but not in a conventional way. The only way that you could say they quote-unquote deal with hackers is they point out what they're doing and say they're cheating. That is it. The footage you're seeing right now is literally a game where I'm in with not a hacker, but like a cheater. They're not hacking the game. Payday 2 makes no effort to ban these people. In fact, all they do is tell you what they're doing and that they're cheating. That's as far as they go. And it's become so bad in this game that every other game, 1 out of 3 games that I go in, there's a cheater. In fact, if you look at most high levels, like 20th prestige and above, I'd say 90% of them are hacking or cheating. At least 90% of them, because every time I see them, it's like, this guy's going to be a cheater, and it turns out they are. And it wouldn't be that bad of a thing if they actually did something about it, because clearly they can tell that they're cheating. They know they're cheating. They say it. They say they're cheating. They tell us exactly what they're doing. They make zero effort to do anything about it. Now, when I started to play Payday 2 again after I quit for like a year because of the vaults and the DLC whoring, I had come back and my character had actually been deleted, apparently. I had switched computers, so it wasn't downloaded. It should have been off the cloud, but this game, whatever. Before, when the game first came out, getting to level 100 was the max. Like, if you were 100, you played a lot. Now there's 25 prestiges. Getting to 100 in a single prestige takes really no time at all. And my character was really high. For when I was playing, I was a very high player, and I had lost my character. So playing with hackers now is almost good, because I'm like, this game ripped me off. I lost my character. I couldn't do anything about it. I put so much time, like 200 plus hours into that guy, and I had lost it. So I was like, whatever, I'll just play with hackers and get a lot of money, get my level up higher. And it's like, I'm not even, I'm not trying to find cheaters. There's so many out there that it's not even hard to find. Like I said, every other game, every third game, there's a cheater in the game. And I like to play with them because then I get a lot of money, because I feel like I kind of got ripped off with my character anyways. But getting back to the cheating and the DLC and the microtransactions, the vaults and drills, it just makes it feel stupid to pay for these things when there's so many cheaters out there. Like, you don't need a really good gun when a cheater can just make all the enemies on the map give up. Like, literally, there's an ability in the game where if you make a cop, you can intimidate a cop, make him handcuff himself, and then you can actually turn him and make him fight for you. They do that with like all the guys at once. You can see that guy's jumping through the air and shit. It's just like, it makes buying all those other things feel stupid and pointless when there's so many cheaters in the game. When, you know, like, I could run around with a pistol and it'd be fine, because this guy can just turn everyone on our side anyways. Like I said, I like this game, okay? I put 200 hours into it, and hopefully this is constructive criticism, because, you know, I really badly want this game to go back to the build that it was, you know, when it first came out, because it was great then. It was a simple game. It's kind of complicated now. It's like all this stuff. The hackers have gone crazy. There weren't really that many cheaters when the game first came out. I don't think a lot of people know that. There were very few cheaters when the game first came out, and even for the first few months, I had never played with a cheater before. But you know, with the cheaters and the microtransactions, it's just too much. I'll probably stop playing this game again, because it's ridiculous to play. Hopefully, if you like playing this game, leave a comment, tell me what you think about the game. This isn't that popular of a game too, but hopefully they can fix the problems for Payday 3, which I know they're gonna make a Payday 3. This game makes too much money, microtransactions and DLC not to. So when that game comes out, I'll probably talk about it then. But until then, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.